Alrighty everyone, welcome back to Oregon Rocks. I am here with my son, and we are going to do another Rockhound treasure recap. So, without further ado, let's get started, bud.
Now here, we're gonna have some small ones.
Alright, so, as you guys can see, these are our smaller Chalcedonies, carnelians, and agates. We have a little bit of a blue color, you can see right there. That has a bit of a blue hue to it. And then this one, if I can grab it, this one here has some beautiful banding in that. You see that one, bud?
Oh yeah, oh wait, now I remember that one.
That looks like that one has a little bit of banding as well too. Some beautiful smaller finds. Awesome. You can definitely see the bluer one. Wow, look at that, bud. That is awesome. Alright, you got another batch?
Yep, another batch.
Alrighty, so you can see in this one as well too. Looks like we got some slight banding. Oh, this one's cool. Little Chalcedony. Some more carnelians. Just a beautiful batch. These are all the smaller ones that we have found. They look awesome, don't they, bud? Alrighty, here's a few more of these smaller ones. Lots of carnelians, it looks like we got this batch, bud.
It was definitely Carnelian Day.
It was, wasn't it? We love our carnelian days.
I can't get...
That's okay, bud. If you can't get them all, eventually we'll get them all. Okay, and this is almost all of them. You can see some banding in that one right there. Some more beautiful pieces. We like to pick up all of our finds.
Unless they're on small as sand.
Yes, and then we don't pick them up. Alright, Munchkin, we can move on to bigger ones. We got some more here. Okay.
I believe we got one
And
more.
there's that other blue looking one right here. You can see if it will focus. Look at that. That is a neat find for sure. Alrighty. Now we're moving on to slightly bigger ones. So Papa believes that this is some form of a petrified wood. I think. Not entirely convinced. It definitely looks more like it when it's dry. But it has these interesting patterns to it. And it looks like it might even have some potential quartz deposit where it's cracked previously. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments. Some darker banding right there. Definitely was a find that we did not want to leave. What's this guy, bud?
Or not petrified. Jasper.
Jasper. So we picked up this piece of jasper just because it had some really cool coloring to it, and I really liked the outside pockmark looking portion of this. It's really beautiful. And this guy here looks to maybe be some jasp agate potentially. Jasp agate or agatized jasper. Looks like it has potentially some chalcedony in it, but this is definitely some jasper.
I got this one with a little cherry on top. We missed one.
We did. A little tiny one. Alrighty, so this one, Papa is thinking, is either like a black jasper or maybe even a chert. Looks a little bit brownish in the light. Definitely had that concordial fracture mark. That made me think, ooh, is this a glowy? But it has absolutely zero transparency, so it has to be in the family of jaspers, chert, Or probably just Jasper, I'm thinking. Alright, what's up next, bud?
Petrified wood jasper.
Alright, so right here is definitely a piece of petrified wood. Looks like it has some agatization in the center there. The rings in this one are really thick, which is really unique. Kind of looks a little bit different than our other petrified pieces of wood. That's an awesome find. And then here, I'm not too sure what this guy is, but
Host rock.
maybe a little bit. Looks like it's got some quartz in it. Maybe it's some quartz and jasper. And this guy is definitely some jasper. Got some brown and some red in it. Oh yeah, that's a cool mixture right there. Wait, and a bunch. Alrighty, so this here looks to be some fractured jasper that's been filled in with some black pockets of something. Not exactly sure, but was another cool piece. And this too looks to be some kind of a agate, I think.
Jasper agate or agatized.
Could just be jasper maybe, but it has some really cool patterning on the inside, which is really nice. And then we have this here, which is another piece of jasper. Oh.
Here comes the Jasper family.
The Jasper
because they're
family.
all Jaspers.
This is true, but alrighty. So first we have this one that seems to have broken off of something bigger. Looks to almost have a little bit of, some translucency to it. So this might actually have some Chalcedony in it, I'm thinking. Some Chalcedony and jasper. And this is a nice blue greenish jasper. Really love the blues and the greens of the jaspers, so I don't drop them. Now this one is really cool because it's like a two-tone.
And it's so smooth.
It is. It's been tumbled by nature, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's really cool.
Well, until we tumble it again, it'll be even more tumbled.
Yep.
Here comes some Jasper and green.
Alrighty, so yeah, this is definitely this looks to be some agatized jasper, I think, just from the light of it. You can see
It does have a bit of light, I see.
that's another cool find. And this guy, I'm not too sure what this one is, but yeah, kind of is rough.
It would look like a Jasper, but it's too rough.
Yeah, it's definitely not a jasper. Let us know in the comments if you guys know exactly what this is, because we do not. Alrighty, what's up next?
We'll have Jasper and a strange looking.
Yep, so this is the jasper. And this one is really cool because it has some combination of minerals in it. Look at that there. It looks like it has some agate qualities in it, and then it has that nice reddish orangish pink throughout it. That's pretty cool, but
It almost looks like it's an agate with quartz.
yeah, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was thinking.
It's definitely delivered as a taco. Except
Alright.
it's very wide.
So these are some more agatized jasper, looks like. You can see a lot of the fractoidal marks in it. I think that's a word, fractoidal. Could have just made it up. Now this one here was really cool because the patterns on the backside of these little holes made it really unique looking. Alright. Found a lot more non-glowies this time than we typically do.
Mm-hmm. A lot more.
Okay, drop it there.
You're trying to use those ones?
This one's pretty cool because when it dries in those holes, you can see some crystallization I'm not sure what this is, but it's a really cool looking rock for sure. Here looks like we've got some focus, some quartz, and maybe some jasper. It's an interesting little vug right there. And here we have another Agates jasper. Some beautiful coloring throughout it.
Pillows!
Yep.
Dropped it twice this time.
Alrighty, this looks like Chalcedony, but like host rock.
Well, we're on to the next level.
And we are. And all of these really look like that mossy agate. They could potentially not be, but that has a lot of translucency in it.
Ooh, I see some rich color in that.
Some really cool pieces. Alrighty. They just keep coming, don't they, bud? This one has a little bit of banding there. Some quartz and something else. Got a bunch of cool little finds in here. Looks to be some host rock right there. And some more host rocks. Alrighty, this guy was really cool because you can see just the combination of minerals. You can see some quartz aspects, some chalcedonies, and then whatever this orange staining is. It's got little quartz pockets on the inside. It's a really cool find. Papa likes that one. And this one too looks to be maybe another piece of Agates jasper. And a nice little Chalcedony. Alright, some more host rocks. Yep, indeed. You can see right there in the center. This has some Chalcedony throughout it. Not sure if you're going to be able to see it. Not too terribly well. You can see through there. You go. That's a nice image of it. You can see it shining through there, through that little pocket. That's a very cool piece. And this, you can definitely tell some host rock, some Chalcedony shining throughout it. Those are really nice pieces.
That's definitely my favorite host rock.
Yeah, mine too. It's really cool. Alrighty. This guy here looks to be another jasper agate with maybe some quartz running throughout it. We got another small little host rock here. Another one that fell. And looks to be some host rock throughout this piece as well too, which is kind of nice. Those are our host rocks. And now we're moving on to our slightly bigger glowies, our chalcedonies and carnelians. Some really cool patterns in some of these, which is really awesome. Get to fill up our bag some more, which we'll have to show you guys here at some point. A thorough detail of all the different bags that we have, because it is a lot. We've gathered a lot, haven't we, over the past 20 weeks?
And that's only one season. We have collected so many that blew my head off.
Yep, it's been pretty cool. We've been very fortunate to have found the spot that we have found for rockhounding. Alright, so this one I definitely want to take a closer look in. Oh, look at those banding. Look at that, bud. That's just amazing, isn't it?
Look at that red banding. It goes.
Now the cool thing about this one is this reminds me of like the Lake Superior agates because of all the color. Because usually we'll have bands, but our bands won't be this colorful. So although that one's a small one, it is a really cool.
It looks like it might have some eyeballs.
It might. It might indeed, bud. Nice carnelian there. A little bit of host rock there, and a Chalcedony to top it off. Alrighty, bud. What's next?
Next, we have these ones. Getting slightly bigger.
Alrighty, 2 carnelians and 1 Chalcedony. Beautiful. Some nice little quartz maybe in the center of that one too. Now all of these we found in one day.
And one day of this rockhounding in that spot. Last time, or 2 last times ago, we did not find a lot.
We didn't, did we? But that's okay, because we stayed persistent. Alrighty, look at the bands in that one, bud. Look at that.
Ooh,
That is beautiful, isn't it?
Skinny.
Just beautiful. Alrighty. Few more handfuls, and then we'll move on to the bigger guys. So this is another beautiful carnelian. Hope I can get a hold of it. And nice Chalcedony with maybe a little bit of inclusions within there. And this one Papa really likes because you can see the white inclusions throughout it. Beautiful specimens. Alrighty. Some more Chalcedonies.
Cars?
Some more Chalcedonies. And then this one actually. Wow, bud, do you see that?
It has so
That's banded.
much band.
I don't know if you guys can see that.
It's
Maybe you
like
can.
white banding.
But yeah, it's like a white banding all throughout there. That is pretty awesome. I don't think I noticed that before, bud. That is a unique one for sure. Alrighty. Next up. Ooh, this one's got like a bluish hue to it.
Remember that one when we were up?
Ooh, look at that guy there, bud.
Ooh, it has some giant eyeballs.
It does, doesn't it? And then this beautiful Chalcedony there. Well, I really did make out with a good bunch of glowies, didn't we, bud?
Oh, we're
This
getting
one's got
slightly
some
bigger.
bands in it. Awesome. And another Chalcedony there. And this one is really cool because it has these unique patterns on the outside, which Papa really likes. Alrighty. Whoop. This one almost looks like an agatized Jasper. Some Chalcedony running throughout that one. Another beautiful piece. Alrighty, bud. Ooh, so first thing with this one is this is how we saw it. With this beautiful druzy quartz on the inside. And then you flip it over. And look at that.
It's the exact same banding from the exact same side.
Yep. That is a really cool
But not at the exact same side.
pattern. So it goes from there and then whoop on the inside and comes out that side. Some beautiful, beautiful banding.
It must have been like cut it off by maybe a saw.
Nature saw.
A nature saw.
Alrighty, so getting into the bigger ones here now, you can see some watermark lines in the center of this. Some beautiful banding. This carnelian is really cool. You can see right there in the center, it's where that banding starts to happen. This one will be a very good specimen for tumbling, I think. Alrighty, next up. Oh yeah. Another beautiful carnelian. The cool thing about this one that we just saw when we got back home was look at the banding in that. Papa was like, oh, is that a vug? And then I looked at it more and I was like, oh, that's banding. Look at that. That is very cool. Papa likes that one. I like it a lot. Alrighty. And one of the bigger Chalcedony pieces that we have found as of late, our kitty's checking out the rocks too, is this little chunk. This is a nice piece of Chalcedony. It's got some weight to it as well too. No banding in it, but this is a beautiful Chalcedony crystal. It's got a little bit of inclusions in the center, which are kind of cool. Alrighty. And here we've got a nice piece of carnelian. You can look at it through the light. Has some beautiful coloring to it. And this guy almost looks like an arrowhead. I mean, look at the size of that. That thing is nice. And then look at the side of it. Oh yeah, that is just beautiful. This is one that will definitely tumble up real nicely. I love this one. It almost looks like you could attach it to a stick and it could be an arrowhead. Just beautiful.
Alrighty, now the last but very not least, we have this piece. Now,
this is one that Papa picked up because I just couldn't leave it. And then we got home and I realized that this has some beautiful textures on the inside.
Wait.
I am pretty sure.
Oh.
Yeah, bud. I'm pretty sure if we cut this open with our rock saw, we will see some pretty cool things on the inside. You can definitely tell it almost looks like an egg, but you can see through it and you can see all the different Chalcedony patterns in it. Yeah, this one, I just took it home because I felt like it just, something about it was saying, you know, take me home. And then once we got it home and we got it wet, we really realized that that is definitely something that would be a great specimen to cut open on our saw. So one of these days in the near future, we're going to cut open this guy right down the center there and see if there's any cool bits on the inside. Because you can kind of see once you get past the outside texture, you can really start to see some cool patterns on the inside. So we shall see.
We shall see. But that is all of our specimens that we got on this rockhounding adventure trip. You can see we have some beautiful Jaspers, some petrified wood, some smaller Chalcedonies, carnelians, and agates, and then it gets into bigger ones, bigger, and then a big old giant mystery one. Alrighty, so that's going to do it for this episode of Rockhounding Treasures. We appreciate you guys watching. If there are any that we did not know that you guys might think you know, please feel free to let us know in the comments. If there's ones that maybe we misidentified, we would also like to know, because we are in this process to learn and to expand our rockhounding knowledge. So we appreciate you guys for watching. Please, if you do like it, hit that like button and subscribe, and most importantly, leave a comment, because we really do love to hear from you guys. Until next time, don't forget to rock on!